Hello everyone, this is James on our silly YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share.
the video.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do was talk about our LDR. We know a lot of couples out there who are going through these LDRs for whatever length of time. It's tough. Ours was short-lived. It was only approximately 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
We had to go through it. But luckily, we knew each other before. So that really helped out a lot. Plus, I was good friends with her sister before that, her younger sister. So that helped out a lot to break the ice.
And we are also friend on
Facebook as well.
We are just writing each other just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. Hi, bye, comments on photos sometimes. Things like that. And then in
It's my stalker.
yeah, I was watching her Facebook. I was like, ooh la
Stalker.
la, my God. But I was respectful with a relation. Well, I wouldn't even call it a relationship. It was somebody who I thought was sincere, but it wasn't like that. But I don't want to get into that. That's neither here or there. That's over. My head is a little heavy, huh? Anyway, so in 2023,
23.
our conversation picked up more. Approximately around summertime, June or July, August, maybe somewhere
I
in
think
there.
May.
Yeah, or May. We're not really sure, but it was 2023. She was trying to introduce me to two of her friends. Well, she'll tell you what happened with that.
Yeah, and it didn't work out because when I tried to introduce him to my friends, my ex co-workers, but they are not serious. When he talk, when they are on call, the lady are also writing with somebody on her other phone. Yeah, so she's not really serious, but she told me she's looking for a partner or a foreigner, but she wants foreigner. But when I introduced him to her,
Yeah,
she's not interested.
no,
Yeah,
it was just one of those situations where, yeah, what do we call it? Scammers.
Yeah, but I just find out that she was dating with somebody else in that time too.
Yeah,
But
so-
she was still looking for some foreigner.
Well-
Why? To support her financially? Yeah,
She wanted
maybe.
more than one foreigner to support her. She was looking for several foreigners. So what happened is I would read her comment, which was I think once or twice. So I would write, and I'm the type of person at that time, after experiencing something that was not supposed to happen in 2022, I says I'll try, and she didn't respond. By the second time, unfriended her from Facebook. I told her, please don't introduce me to nobody else. Why do that? She wasn't serious, and she thought she was. I'm gonna just put it out there like that. She thought she was the shit. Personality was messed up, and her heart was in the wrong place. Her heart and mine was elsewhere. But anyway, yeah.
With somebody.
Yeah, her mind was elsewhere. It was on dollars, pesos. Province Daddy wasn't having that. So I just said, that's it. I called it right on the money. Prior to that, I was in a situation where the same madness, once again, came out. 2 weeks, it was dead as a mouse. By the first week, I was ready to lickety split and get up out of there, but so I'm gonna be a gentleman about it and be polite, and stuck it out, which I should not have done, but I'm glad I did, because there was a lot of trash talking coming out of that, which was a bunch of untrue stories, meritas, gossip, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, going forward, it led to us talking more, and then it got pretty serious. October 13th,
started talking.
2023.
Yeah, 2003.
Yeah.
We just started talking in that time.
Yeah, talking for
And October 14, I don't know what's wrong. Why it came out from my mouth? Why did I say I love you? I am the one who said I love you first. Why? It's because we are
No.
on October 13, we are communicating each other. We are talking to messenger, video call, and it took, I think, 24 hours? I know, 16 hours.
It was a lot of hours the
Yeah,
first day.
lots of
October
hours.
13th, 2023 was a lot of hours. I could have easily worked a double shift. That's how many hours I put in. We put in talking. Next day, it got more in depth, and then it
26
came out.
hours, 28 hours.
Yeah, always consistent, nothing under 16 hours a day. Lack of sleep, you name it. So I pushed through it. And then she asked me to come out.
I'm just trying to say, I'm just trying, if you are really serious, like
Yeah.
what I told them, if you are serious, come to the Philippines
Come out.
and meet me.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was like 2 weeks later after our conversation.
I
I'm
can't
like,
believe,
oh,
I can't believe
man.
that he booked a ticket and he come to the Philippines
So
the
yeah,
next month.
I knew the area. 5 weeks later, I was out because you want to book it ahead of time to get a better price. So I came out 5 weeks later. I rented a van. I had a whole entourage. A bunch of people showed up at the airport. And you guys, you know, when you do the LDR, after you get picked up from the airport, you're going to eat at Jollibee's or McDonald's. So bring your pesos, get your game on.
But our first meet
Yeah.
is in Manila.
Yeah.
They did not.
Well, yeah, backing up, our first meet was Manila.
Manila first. Yeah, I fly to Manila.
Yeah, got a nice little studio condo, good price. We used Grab to get around. Ate good food. We had some fun. 2 weeks goes fast. Her family requested for me to come out, spend a little time with them. So we went there for 2 days, 1 night. I didn't meet everybody. And then we left there. We went back to Manila and spent the rest of our time. And then it came close to the departure date. And we all know how that is. Disaster.
I was crying
Yeah,
because.
it-
But when he arrived to Manila, I was scared. I was hiding somewhere that was
At
far
the
from the gate
airport.
at the airport.
On my arrival day, she was hiding.
I was shaking. I am
Yeah.
so cold,
Nervous,
nervous.
cold,
And
chill
then
sweats.
he asked some of the workers in the airport to send you out, right?
3 workers had to find her.
And they are looking for me, and
Yeah.
then I was just standing there, like I was scared or
She had her
something.
hands behind her back,
Yeah.
shaking. I showed them the pictures, the workers, the pictures where she was. They take me there. She had a friend of hers there. Her security guard, I don't know. I know who she was, just joking, but.
I was just like that.
Yeah, she was nervous and then hands behind her back. So,
I was like that.
big hug, big kiss,
Yeah.
took off,
It's
got
really,
in a grab.
It's really, nervous, and
yeah.
especially that you just meet,
Yeah. So, going,
Even though that you are friends for many years,
Yeah.
but when it comes to you and him are get into relationship, oh my God, it's really different.
yeah. So we made it to the condo with her friend. Her friend was just there as support for a short period of time. Thank God.
And you are
She
surprised.
She took pictures. She had decoration over the headboard.
Yeah.
I
A lot
can't-
of balloons.
Welcome home balloon, champagne bottle balloon, some flowers,
Flowers, cake.
a
I
book she put,
prepared.
a photo album she prepared, a bunch of little things, and of course she had her items, gifts that I got her. So it came I was like, do I give it to her now, all of this, or a little at a
I
time?
did
And
not ask.
yeah, so we decided, to hell with it, because you're not gonna be able to sleep when you know you have something. So I just gave it to her, and sometimes it is good or bad. If you overshower,
I think you give it.
you gotta give a little at a time. I think I gave a little at a time.
To
I can't
this
remember.
liter.
Yeah, a little bit each day. So we had a blast. Then it came time to leave. She stayed an extra day at the condo She took me to the airport.
While we are in the taxi, I was holding him.
Yeah,
I was crying. My
tough.
tears can't
It was
stop.
tough.
Yeah, until
Tough.
he go to the gate, and I sent him there.
Yeah, this
I
was at the
gave him a lot of
our
hug, kisses,
departure
and then
gate.
yeah, departure gate, and then when
Oh.
I saw him walking, going to the departure gate, it was really.
I turned around and looked to see, but
Yeah.
she
I'm not there already.
she was gone. She jumped in the
Taxi.
the whatever they
Grab,
call
I
it,
mean,
a grab
grab.
car.
Yeah, because
Um,
I can't just
Stay
watch
there and watch.
on
Yeah,
him.
you
Yeah.
can't really see anything through the glass windows, and I showed him my passport and flight ticket and boarding pass or whatever the heck it was.
And then when
And,
I got to the room, I was alone. I was
uh,
alone there, and that's why I cry a lot there.
yeah. So we were able to communicate a little bit in the airport. On the plane going from Manila to Los Angeles, there was no communication. That was about 15, 16 hours, give or take. Once I got to LA, I was able to write her, let her know I made it okay. But it was tough. It was really tough on the LDR. So I went back. I had to work another 2.5 months. So we were once again constantly on the phone. Communicating. So
every day.
yeah, you guys out there having these LDRs or going through it like we did, we do understand. But we just wanted to share a little bit about ours. Families, I know her family. She knows my family. There's nothing to hide. We talk about everything from A to Z. We do have our moments. We do go through trials and tribulations, but we do our best to try to work through it. No pots and pans, no hot grits thrown, no flying pancakes or omelets. You know, but it does get stressful at times. There is. My choice, as you know, I would not have moved to the province. Province daddy don't like province. I like city. That's where I'm from, Los Angeles. But it is what it is. Here for a little bit until we can take our business, our relationship elsewhere, keep our home, chill in the city, and not here. That's what we prefer. Well, I speak for myself. What I prefer is city. There's more to do. But yeah, our LDR was a struggle. We had, like I said, trials and tribulations. People who are against it, certain members, but we fought through it. You know, we fought through it, and we still fight through it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know, we're here to stay, and nothing can stop that now. So, anything else you'd like to add before we sum this up?
No. That's it.
You said no.
Yeah,
God.
but some people are saying the communication is the key to success your relationship. But for me, it is one of the reason to success your relationship.
Yeah.
But you need also to show and understanding each other, showing love, care on your partner, on each other. It's not just only communication. You need also to show how to respect, or you know how to be there on her side or his side when there is any problem.
Yeah.
You just need to communicate with it.
Right.
Yeah.
No profanity. That's bad communication.
No lying.
Bad communication.
Like
No lying on top of a lie. That's bad communication.
like what we did. Like wherever I go, I communicate with him. I update him. I am here. I take pictures with him. I am alone sometimes. I take a pictures. I send it to him.
I don't
Yeah.
police her. You know, people she's around, as long as I know who they are.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't have anybody I hang around. Foreigners, no. I don't. The one who I do know, her brother-in-law, he's not here right now. He was probably about the only foreigner I was around. But I do know other foreigners who are about in this world. Cebu, Germany, Oklahoma, places like this here. So I do know some good people. But immediately here, the only one was her brother-in-law, but he's not here. He's abroad right now. But we do what we got to do, you know. But you guys out there going through these LDRs, you know, best of luck to you. Take care of each other. If you're with someone who is a good person, who's not trying to run you over, and let you voice yourself as a man and a woman. Man is the man in the house. The woman is the woman in the house. You know, you got to let the other person talk. You cannot overrun them and then try to shut the other person down.
Yep.
It's not good. It's just not good. Many other things to talk about, but we just wanted to get this video out there to talk to you about our LDR. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for always watching our videos, and hope you share,
subscribe, like,
Thank
and
you.
get your boogie on. Yeah.